The difference of two functions, f and g, is defined as f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. So this is similar to adding functions together. You want to write out the expression for each function, but instead of a positive sign or addition between them, we have a negative sign. Now, as far as exponents are concerned, to subtract one term from another term, both terms must have the same variable with the same exponent. Terms with the same variable with different exponents cannot be subtracted. So for example, 3x minus 5x is equal to negative 2x, because both of these x's have the same exponent, which is 1. So the final term will have an exponent of 1 as well. But if the initial x terms had different exponents, such as this example, 3x squared minus 5x, x squared cannot subtract x, so this cannot be simplified any further. So just like addition, subtraction works the same way. The exponents need to be the same in order to combine the terms. So let's take a look at an example together. F of x is equal to 2x minus 1, and g of x is equal to negative x squared plus x. Question number 1, what is f minus g of x equal to? And question number 2, what is f minus g of negative 5 equal to? So we'll take a look at subtracting exponents using an expression, and then we'll take a look at subtracting exponents using numbers. So first, we were asked to find f minus g of x, and that's equal to f of x minus g of x. So step 1, write the expression for each function, f and g. That would be 2x minus 1 minus negative x squared plus x. And now, step 2, distribute the negative 1 here to each term in the second function. So that would give us 2x minus 1. And we have negative 1 times negative x squared, which is positive x squared. And negative 1 times x will give us negative x. So now we have 2x minus 1 plus x squared minus x. So the third step is to combine the like terms. Negative x plus 2x would give us just x. So the final answer will be x squared plus x minus 1. So f minus g of x is equal to x squared plus x minus 1. So that is how you subtract functions using expressions. Let's have a look at the example f minus g of negative 5. This would be equal to f of negative 5 minus g of negative 5. So step 1 is to write the expression for each function, f and g. So again, we get 2x minus 1 minus negative x squared plus x. Step 2 is the same. Distribute the negative 1 to each term in the second function, giving us 2x minus 1 minus negative x squared, which is plus x squared. And negative 1 times x is negative x. And now that we've written out the expression and distributed the negative 1, the third step is to replace each x with negative 5. When we do so, we get 2 times negative 5 minus 1 plus negative 5 squared minus negative 5. And now we can evaluate the expression, which would be 2 times negative 5, which is negative 10, minus 1, plus negative 5 squared is plus 25, minus negative 5 is plus 5. And negative 10 minus 1 is negative 11, plus 25 is positive 14, plus 5 would give us 19. So we get f minus g of negative 5 is equal to 19. So that is how we go about subtracting functions using expressions and numbers. Let's now have you complete a few practice questions. F of x is equal to negative 3x plus 2. G of x is equal to x squared minus x. And h of x is equal to 4x. Question number 1. What is f minus g of x equal to? Question number 2, what is f minus h of x equal to? Question number 3, what is f minus g of 6 equal to? In question number 4, what is g minus h of negative 2 equal to? Pause the video, answer these questions, and then press play when you are ready to begin. Question number 1, write the expression for each function. So we know f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. So we want to write out the f function and the g function. So that gives us negative 3x plus 2 minus x squared minus x. And now step 2, distribute the negative 1 to each term in the second function. That would give us negative 3x plus 2 minus x squared plus x. Negative 1 times negative x would give us plus x. And now that we've distributed the negative 1, we can combine the like terms, positive x and negative 3x, to give us negative 2x. So the final answer to question number 1 is f minus g of x is equal to negative x squared minus 2x plus 2. And that is the answer to question number 1. Let's now have a look at question number 2. We were asked to find f minus h of x. So we'll have f of x minus h of x. So step 1, write the expression for each function, f and h. That would be negative 3x plus 2 minus 4x. And now step 3, combine the like terms. Negative 3x minus 4x would give us negative 7x. So the answer to question number 2 is f minus h of x is equal to negative 7x plus 2. So that is the answer to question number 2. Let's now have a look at question number 3. We were asked to find f minus g of 6. So that'll be equal to f of 6 minus g of 6. So step 1, write the expression for each function, f and g. That would be negative 3x plus 2 minus x squared minus x. Step 2, distribute the negative 1 to each term in the second function. Negative 1 times x squared will give us negative x squared. And negative 1 times negative x will give us positive x. And now step 3, what we want to do is replace each x with 6. So we replace this x with 6, this x with 6, and this x with 6. Giving us negative 3 times 6 plus 2 minus 6 squared plus 6. And now we can evaluate the expression here. Giving us negative 3 times 6, which is negative 18, plus 2 minus 36 plus 6. And negative 18 plus 2 is negative 16. Minus 36 is negative 52. Plus 6 is negative 46. So we get f minus g of 6 is equal to negative 46. And that is the answer to question number 3. Let's now have a look at question number 4. We were asked to find g minus h of negative 2. And that'll be equal to g of negative 2 minus h of negative 2. So we first want to write the expression for each function, g and h, which would be x squared minus x minus 4x, which would just be minus 4x. And now step 3, replace each x with negative 2, giving us negative 2 squared minus negative 2 minus 4 times negative 2. And now we can evaluate the expression here, which would be negative 2 squared, which is 4, minus negative 2 is plus 2, minus 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 8 would give us 14. So we find that g minus h of negative 2 is equal to 14.